Thanks. Las Ceann Comhairle. Taoiseach, your department is responsible for coordinating the state's climate action plan, which obliges the state to cut greenhouse gas emissions by half by 2030. But last week, you and the Minister for Agriculture jetted off to South Korea to flog beef exports to that country, thousands of miles away, while simultaneously signing a new deal for a data centre in this country. Already, data centres swallow up 18% of our electricity consumption and increasingly huge amounts of our water supply, while providing very few jobs. Is there any limit to the number of data centres you want us to have, or is government policy for unlimited growth, whatever it takes, to pander to big tech? Beef is the most carbon-intensive way of producing protein. Is there any limit to the amount of beef you want farmers to produce so big processors and big agri-food companies can make huge profits at their expense? Is government policy still, despite what's written in the Climate Action Plan, more growth, more profits for big business?
Just in relation to Korea, just want to reassure Deputy Murphy that there was a very strong enterprise environment element to the trade mission. To give three examples, Minister Coveney met a company that is powering a data centre, or will power a data centre using fuel cells in the Midlands, not connected to the electricity grid. So this data centre will have no impact on electricity transmission, and of course can be fuelled by biogas, which is a sustainable form of gas. Also, another company is turning the old peat-powered power station infrastructure in Shannonbridge to battery storage, so we can store excess wind energy when we have it and put it back into the grid. And when it comes to beef, it's not necessarily about increasing production. We're seeing herd stabilisation at the moment. I don't think it's about increasing production. I do think it's about diversification, because the more markets we're in, the better price you get, and also if you lose market share for one reason or another, or a market gets close to you for one reason or another, the more markets you're in, the better. So that just makes sense. You never want to be overly dependent on any one market, particularly when it comes to commodities.